Every day we go about our daily task and we don't think twice when interacting with people. However, when we see people with unusual features, especially online, we question if they are actually real. In reality, there are a handful of people that have unbelievable conditions and features. From having blue skin to being born without arms and knees, here are 5 unusual humans people thought were fake, but actually aren't. Ashley Morris. If there's one thing everyone does on a daily basis, it's touch water. Whether that includes washing your hands, showering, or even sweating, at some point during the day, your skin touches water. Well, in 2008, a story blew up about 19-year-old Ashley Morris, a teenager who's allergic to water. Having an extremely rare medical condition called aquagenic urticaria, Ashley breaks out in a very painful and noticeable rash every time her fragile skin encounters H2O. She stated in interviews that even though she has this condition, the only time she touches water is while bathing, and even then, dozens of red lumps emerge from her skin, and she's left in an uncomfortable pain for the next couple of hours. The craziest thing about her story is that she began to develop her condition when she was 14 years old, after having been prescribed penicillin for her tonsils being removed. Being allergic to the touch of water is something that people thought was just flat out impossible. Han Jianhong. There are some evolution theories that claim humans derived from fish, and although this seems impossible, 8-year-old Pan Jianhong made people question this theory once more. The Eastern China native was dubbed as the fish boy because his entire body is covered in a very thick set of scales. The cause of this is an extremely rare form of the genetic disease called ichthyosis. The layer of scales causes the young boy immense discomfort and pain. Unfortunately, this condition has also made it so nearly every single one of his body parts is deformed. Although cold water and some creams alleviate the symptoms, there is no real cure for his ailment as of yet. When this story first broke online, many people thought it was fake, but the hard truth is that almost 16,000 babies each year are born with ichthyosis, each of whom has the disease to varying degrees. Paul Carrison. If we were to tell you that there was a person in real life that had the same exact skin color as a Smurf, no one would believe it. But Paul Carrison got his 15 minutes of fame in 2007 when he showed the world that he indeed had blue skin. Carrison's unique pigmentation was not like that his entire life though. In an attempt to resolve his acid reflux, sinuses, and dermatitis, the man thought it would be a good idea to concoct his own remedies. After some experimentation, he developed a highly concentrated silver compound and drank 10 ounces of it a day, and even lathered some of it on his skin. On top of this, he would regularly use tanning beds, which definitely did not help. After doing this for some time, his skin became the permanent shade of blue that you see in this video. The lesson here is that if you want to get healthy, visit a doctor instead of trying to fix things yourself. Tiffany Geigel. The average person has an S-shaped spine, and because of it, they're able to stand up straight and have that natural posture that we're all so accustomed to seeing. Tiffany Geigel was born with Charcot-Levin syndrome, or JLS for short. The bone growth disorder caused her spine to be shaped like a C instead of an S. Because of this, she only stands at 3 feet 9 inches tall. However, her abilities, in spite of her JLS, are truly incredible. After being told by the doctors that she would have a limited time to live, Tiffany didn't sulk. Instead, she pursued a career in professional dancing, and she's now widely known for her insane flexibility and performances. She uses her unique condition to her advantage and proves to people that if there is something you want to do in life, nothing can stop you. Tiffany was looked down upon and bullied for the majority of her life, but that and her JLS never prevented her from doing what she truly wanted to do. Jalissa Austin and Chastity Young. Arms and legs are human attributes that we take for granted, but in rare occasions, people are born without them or with them in a very debilitating way. This is what happened with Jalissa Austin and Chastity Young. Jalissa was born without any arms, knees, and only 7 toes. Chastity was born without hands and very short legs. Both women are 3 feet 4 inches tall. The reason why we are mentioning both of them is because their friendship is truly heartwarming. The two women have gone through their entire lives thinking they are the only people like themselves. But when each of them learned of the other, they immediately decided to meet up. Both living in Texas, Chastity traveled to Houston to meet up with someone who truly understood the pains of growing up with a similar condition. Each of their stories seems impossible to the naked eye, but both of these individuals have proven to the world that no matter what, you're never alone. We hope you enjoyed this video on the top 5 unusual people thought were fake but aren't. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and let us know which person you thought was the most interesting. Are there any people you know that might have an unbelievable condition? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.